Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't mind my hair today, first of all. I am trying not to wash it as much since I dyed it, and I just really don't know what to do with it when it gets a little too greasy for my liking. So here it is, just looking crazy. It's fine. Today, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. The only thing I really know is that I was looking through some of my videos and I realized that I haven't really done like a full like pink eyeshadow look. So that's what I want to attempt to do today. I have always just made myself believe that pink doesn't work for me. So I'm gonna give it a shot. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I won't do it again, but I gotta at least try. So here we go. I'm going to start with my eyebrows, per usual. LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. Almost gone, man, we're almost there. There's like a brow hair on it or something. Yeah, so I'm a little bit nervous to do pink just because I've always thought that pink is gonna make me look like I have pink eye. We'll see what happens. Not so sure about this. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy with this. I do have to, you know, go out and be a human today, so it's not gonna be anything like... I always say that, but we'll see what happens. I mean, it's not gonna be a natural look by any means, but I'm hoping to not go too overboard here. I don't really think I have that many pinks, so how much can I really load on? It's perfect logic. Now, as I always have been doing lately, I am going to use... Guys, my sniffling's out of control. I'm sick. I need to cave and go buy some cold medicine, I think, because this is not gonna work for me. Of course, my husband's sick, and I need to be available to baby him all day because any of you out there that are married, you know, men are the worst. They are the actual worst when they are sick. Oh my gosh, I apologize about the sniffling. I will try to cut out as much of that as I can. I can't even think of what my next step is. Alright, I'm gonna do my, carve out my eyebrows and pound my eyelids with my Shape Tape. So there's a couple things that I would kind of want to like talk about while I'm doing this, and I want to say ahead of time that anything I'm going to say is not to like make anybody feel bad for me or try to get like pity from anyone or anything like that. I just feel like there's some things that I should probably say. That's all. So a lot of you weren't subscribed to my channel yet when I posted my Get to Know Me Better video, I guess is what you can call it. And I went into some detail about my life in that video, but I didn't want to get too far into anything because, I don't know, I was very new, which I still am very new, but like I wasn't sure what was okay to say, what wasn't okay to say, which obviously there's no right or wrong thing to say, but I don't know, I just left some stuff out. I mean, I told you mostly about like my life growing up, you know, getting pregnant at 17, like that type of stuff. I have some fly away brow hairs right now. Holy moly. You know, that type of stuff, and not really like too many things that are happening right now. So I just kind of wanted to go over that, go over current things with you guys. Just so, like, my whole reasoning in doing this is that so you guys understand why sometimes I might be acting differently in my videos, or I don't know, just basically what's going on. If you're not interested, that's all right. You don't need to listen. I started having chronic back pain when I was 12. Nothing really came of it. It wasn't bad enough to the point where I was going to the doctor or anything like that. I was just getting like some days my back hurt really bad. And then when I was 17, I did physical therapy. At this point, nobody knows what's wrong. They just, you know, you always try physical therapy first. So I did physical therapy when I was 17. Didn't really help. Didn't do much of anything. And I kind of continued living my life. That's when I got pregnant with my daughter. So obviously I wasn't doing physical therapy anymore. Not that it was helping anyway, but then after I had my daughter, the pain got worse, and I started seeing, you know, my primary care, like telling him, you know, I'm having these pain issues, what do I do? And I mean, he was kind of a jerk, to be honest. My first doctor that I was seeing, he really didn't believe me. There was no reason I should be having all that pain, told me to get a lighter purse, basically. So that was really discouraging because I felt like if my doctor doesn't believe me, like, what am I gonna do? So eventually I started seeing another doctor, and let's see, my son's about to be 3, so I got pregnant with him really almost 4 years ago then. And then it got a lot worse. Pregnancy with him made my pain a lot worse, and nobody still can tell me what is wrong. I have been told to see, you know, oh, actually, wait, let me rewind. See, I'm gonna mess this up because I have like the worst memory ever, especially when it comes to like trying to explain timelines. But I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing for eyeshadow, and then I'll keep talking. So I don't really have many options, which I'm sure you guys already know by now. But I'm gonna actually just go in. I'm gonna just go for it. So I'm taking my ColourPop palette. I'm taking the bright pink in here. I'm sorry, I cannot tell you shade names. All of my eyeshadows fell out, and I have yet to put them back in the right position. So I'm just gonna start packing this everywhere, basically. I have no idea where I left off, so hopefully this makes sense. It got worse while I was pregnant with my son. Not really knowing what's going on, just having a really hard time with the whole pregnancy. I was in pain throughout my whole pregnancy, but I was also having like other issues with like my sciatic and stuff like that. But so then after I had him, I started physical therapy again. And it got to the point where they just sent me back to my doctor and basically said, I feel like anything we do makes it worse. She always leaves here in tears every day. I don't feel comfortable doing physical therapy on her anymore. I don't think that's what she needs. So then, you know, I got sent to a neurologist and a rheumatologist, and basically I'm like diagnosed with fibromyalgia, but they're still not officially calling it fibromyalgia because nobody knows what the heck is going on with me. But I guess like fibromyalgia is kind of the diagnosis you get with pain when nobody can figure out why you're having all the pain that you're having, because over the last few years it has moved from my back. I mean, it's still really bad in my back, but I also now have pain like in my hips, like a lot of my joints. But I was tested for rheumatoid arthritis. It came back negative for that, so I have absolutely no idea what is going on. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. And the whole reason I wanted to go ahead and just tell you guys all of this is because I'm going to get my videos up every week. I have told myself I'm going to do it. But the thing is, like, sometimes I will sit down to film, and like today, I won't be having a great day. And you might notice that I'm not really myself as much as I normally am, because, you know, I am going to sit down, I'm going to film. It still relaxes me. It still, you know, gets me in a good mood, gets me excited, but at the same time, I just don't have as much energy some days, and I just can't be as bubbly. And I'm not going to try to pretend, just because I feel like it's going to be very obvious that I'm like being fake. So some videos you'll see me as my, you know, normal self when the pain isn't quite as bad those days, and other days I might be seem a little down. And that's nothing I want anybody to like. I've wanted to talk about this so many times, but I don't know how to make it seem like I'm not looking for attention, because I promise that's not what I'm doing. And that's why I haven't talked about this for so long, because I don't know how to do it in a way that's not going to seem like I'm looking for people to feel bad for me, because that's not at all what I'm doing. I just want to get it out there real quick. Just say, if I seem different, this is why. You don't need to worry. You know, just, I don't even want to go into too many detail right now about like all of my different like health issues, because it's not something you guys need to worry about. I just needed to throw that one in there just because there are going to be days where I look a little off. And yeah, that's basically all about that. We can now change topics onto something lighter. Thanks for listening, but let's move on. I'm taking the lighter pink in the ColourPop palette and putting this right on top of the edge of this bright pink. This is already way more than I wanted to do, but it kind of just went there, so it's fine. I think first I'm going to take this like light pink shimmery shade, and I'm going to pop this in the center of my lid, and that does nothing. Try again. I wanted to get the dark pink as a base down under there because I don't want my lid to be too bright. I just kind of want like a pop in the middle, so that's what I'm gonna do next. We'll see. We'll see if this works out at all the way that I am thinking it's going to, because I'm already thinking it's not. Then the white shade in this palette, the white shimmery one, just right here in the center. Yeah, I didn't want anything too crazy. I'm gonna grab just a little bit of a dark, like reddish pink, just to put barely on the outer corner and the inner corner, which isn't really showing up anyway, so a little bit right through the crease as well. And then just to try and tone this down a little bit, I'm just taking this like nude eyeshadow in the ColourPop palette, and I'm just gonna bring this around the edges because I do want this to look more blended and also maybe not as crazy all the way out here. So obviously I'm gonna clean this up, guys. It's not gonna look this insane. For right now, I'm gonna leave it at this and clean it up, and I'll be right back to start my base. Alright, so while I was just cleaning up my face, I kind of decided on a whim that I want to do a full face with drugstore. So I know that I already used Shape Tape to prime my eyes, so that's a little bit of cheating, but I didn't use it to conceal yet, so okay. So there's a couple things I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to tightline my upper waterline with black liner, do my lower waterline with white liner, and I thought there was something else. Oh, I'm going to put liquid liner also on my, just right on my lash line. So those are the things I'm gonna do. Oh my god, I constantly blink when I put eyeliner on and then it brings it up higher. That's about as good as that's gonna get. Upper waterline. This is Maybelline Expert Wear. I don't love this one. I'm just trying to use it up. NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and Milk. Also, I love how white this is, but it gets all over my eyelashes. It annoys the shit out of me. It's everywhere. I did already prime my skin with the Catrice Prime and Fine and also the Rimmel Stay Matte. And what am I going to use for foundation today? I think I'm going to use Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I use mine in the shade LW2. I have noticed that this does oxidize, so just keep that in mind if you're buying this foundation. And actually, I think just to add a little bit more coverage in a couple areas, I'm going to take a little bit of this LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation in Fair. Not too much. I'm just gonna put a little bit where I want a little bit more coverage, like on my cheeks and my chin. Right, and because I forgot to wet my sponge, surprise, I'm just going to use a brush. I have not tried mixing these foundations yet, so hopefully this works out okay. I actually think that that looks pretty good, so I'm just going to move on to concealer. But what am I going to blend that out with? Alright, I've got a concealer brush. We're good. I'm going to use two, and they are both in my project pan, actually. I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal. And I'm also going to use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This one's about halfway gone, so that's not too bad. And I wasn't really going to go for a full coverage look today, but it's happening, so all or nothing. I always do that. I can't just have a happy medium. And I'm going to start with the brush I used for foundation. Alright, now I'm going to grab a littler brush. Blend this a little better in the corners. And I am going to do a little bit of cream contouring really quickly with my Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick in light medium. This blends in really good, I've noticed, with like more dewy foundations, but with more mattifying foundations, it's a lot harder to blend in. But we should be good today. I'm gonna use my same brush I used for the foundation because I don't want to dirty that many more brushes, so. It actually blends out really nice with a brush. Interesting. Doesn't look like it's taking away any of the foundation either, which is always a good sign. And I'm just gonna use this smaller brush to do the nose. And I'm just gonna kind of pat over it with the big brush. And now I'm going to use my NYX HD powder to set my face. This is the finishing powder. Yes, it's flying everywhere, but it literally feels like there's nothing on my face. It's so nice. I do feel like I need a little bit of brightening under my eyes. Looking a little dark under there. I'm gonna try to take a little bit of my Coty Airspun powder and just leave this for a minute to kind of brighten up under my eyes. And just while I let that powder sit for a minute, I'm going to bronze using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. If you are new to my channel, I bronze the shit out of my face. It happens. God, I just love the smell of this. So because my skin is so dry, I'm not going to let this powder sit on my face for very long. So I need to just brush this all away. I'm just looking for my contouring brush. I'm just now realizing that I forgot my lower lash line. Surprise. Alright, so for blush, I have this e.l.f. blush palette. Blush brush. Hello. What's happening? Where's all my brushes? And I'm gonna use a little mixture of these two. I know, I go overboard with everything, but I just like it better that way, okay? All right, before I forget, I'm just gonna do my lower lash line really quick. All I'm gonna do is take this hot pink all along, and then I'll just add my highlighter to my inner corner. So super easy. I'm telling you guys, all of my brushes are dirty. You know what, I'm going to pack some powder under my eyes because I don't love fallout. Because I really just want to smoke this out all along my whole lash line, and I know that I'm gonna get fallout. This is honestly like the easiest eyeshadow ever. It's just all pink. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to take this white for my inner corner because I really like this in the inner corner. It really sticks out. And I'm gonna spray it with my setting spray. And pop that right in here. Bring that down a little bit and also up just a tiny bit. Wow, that looks way brighter over here for some reason. Hello. So highlighter now. I'm gonna brush all this powder away again. And I'm gonna highlight my face. And today I'm gonna use the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I've only given this like a little try, so I just want to try it again. Do you see anything? Maybe it's just my lighting because I can't see anything. Okay, yeah, this is not doing it for me. I mean, this is a very good like natural highlighter, but this isn't quite a natural look, so let's try something else. I think I'm gonna go with this Wet n Wild highlighting palette, and I'm going to use this shade up here. All right, maybe I'm just blind today, because can I just not see highlighter? Is that's fine, I suppose. It doesn't need to be crazy. I'm also going to use this on my brow bone. Oh, I like it on the brow bone. Maybe it's just my lighting and I can't see my highlighter. And then I'm gonna go outside and be like, oh damn, there it is. All right, so mascara is gonna be the hardest part for me because I don't have that many drugstore mascaras and I don't really have any that I like. So I will curl my eyelashes while I sit here and think about what I'm gonna do. I'm like really going at it with curling today just because I know no mascara I have is going to work very well, and also they're probably all way too old to be using, so that's nasty. So what I'm gonna do is start with the Lash Sensational and then go from there. This wand reminds me of that mascara that I use every day that I love. What's it called? The Roller Lash. Alright, so let's try now. I want to try this at Colossal Volume Express. I don't know if I've tried this one. Alright, it did give some volume actually. I want to just try all three just because. This is the Total Temptation, which looks a little clumpy. Ow! Damn it. I guess we're gonna call that good. They're super clumpy and they just feel wet, like it needs to dry. I will move right along to my lips, and I kind of want to try this Wet n Wild lipstick I got for like 50 cents at Walmart. But I am gonna put lip liner on first, and also maybe clean off your lips, Andra. Hello. I have a feeling this lipstick is gonna be pretty sheer, so I'm just filling them in first. This is in the shade Breeze. I like this lipstick. Nice and natural, but with like a little bit of a shine to it. Alright, so my last step is going to be setting my face, and I'm going to use two things. First, I'm going to spray this Hydrating Primer Mist. I know it's primer, but just a little bit, just to make sure I stay hydrated. My Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. Ew, the sprayer on this gets a little weird. I need a good setting spray recommendation that's not like super pricey, because I really liked this one the first couple days, and then the sprayer got weird, and now it leaves spots all over my face. So, ew, oh my god, it looks so, oh no, it looks so bad. Ah! Alright, well, I'm gonna be a little spotty today, I guess. I feel like that setting spray just ruined everything, but oh well. What do you guys think? Is pink my color? Is pink not my color? I don't hate it, actually. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I basically like every color, so it's not like that big of a deal for me to use pink now that I've been using like a bunch of other colors. So I don't know, I like it. I think that the only thing that went wrong was that setting spray that left literal spots all over my face. But other than that, I like the way that everything came out. I like this lipstick. It's nice and soft. It was super cheap, so I want to try it. I want to try it without a lip liner and see like how sheer it is. But right now I like it, and I like to put the lip liner all over because it leaves like a nice base all day for the lipstick to sit on when I have to reapply this and stuff. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that my little explanation at the beginning here kind of explained why I was a little bit off today and why I will be off some days, but I will try my hardest to, you know, keep moving. I'm gonna sit up straight. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you next time.